why are we weighing ourselves in a doctor's office at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, fully clothed with tennis shoes on, and then thinking that that is even kind of an accurate weight? It's not. It's not. I've eaten a full breakfast, a lunch, snacks, drinking 60 ounces of water, walked around, and I'm fully clothed and wearing tennis shoes. And then they want me to get on the scale fully clothed. Or today I sat in a chair. I was in a chair and the girl's like, oh, I'm just going to raise you up a little bit and get your weight. I don't know if they weighed the chair with me or not. It was wild. I've never in my life felt like the dog when you have to like set them on top of that scale at the vet. I was like, you beam me up. Anyways, I was just, that is not an accurate way to measure weight. And then not to mention, like, they're then using this weight to make like, here's your BMI, which is a crap way to measure body weight anyways, or body composition anyways, but it's what they use. I just feel like that's like wholly inaccurate. It would be a lot easier for her to be like, hey, will you screenshot a picture of your scale in the morning after you've peed and you're like not wearing anything but your underwear and bra? Yeah, absolutely. Would love to, doc. But alas, it's what they do. The second thing is, can we figure out what that thing is that sends every medication that you've taken since you were 7 years old and puts it in your chart as if you are currently taking it? And can we just throw that in the garbage can? Because, oh my gosh, that is like the worst concept ever. I can see where they were going with it, but like, just let me write down what medications I'm taking. At one point, she like turned in, looked at me and was like, you're taking an antibiotic? And like kind of was like, what? You would have been nice to know. And I was like, what? No, I'm not taking an antibiotic. And she was like, yeah, it says you're taking whatever the name of the antibiotic was. And I like had to think back and I was like, no, the last time I took an antibiotic was when I had a sinus surgery 2 years ago and they like gave it to me post-op. And she was like, oh yeah, that's what this is. And then she's like, oh, you're taking a prescription anti-inflammatory? I was like, no, they gave me one when I broke my toe a year ago, but I took 2 and I was fine. Like, it made it look like I was taking like 47 different things, but it was all stuff like post-op meds from like a surgery I had 6 years ago that were still like had pulled over from the pharmacy. I just feel like it's a really weird way to do it. Like, just ask me what I'm taking. I don't know. Maybe people are like dishonest. I don't know. I just tell them what I'm taking, but like the whole thing was bizarre. But yeah, so I do not approve of weighing myself at the doctor fully clothed at 2 o'clock in the afternoon after I've had multiple meals and drinking like 60 ounces of water. I would prefer to not weigh myself ever, but if we're going to, let me take a screenshot for my scale in the morning. At least make it somewhat accurate.